Reef DVM's coming at you here with kind of an update on a purchase we made, and we think it's probably the best welder for the all-purpose farmer. We went out and bought the Victor's Technology Fabricator 211i. Basically, this is a fully integrated MIG stick TIG welder. It's a nice system. We've worked on Lincoln stick welders before. I've had the opportunity to work on the Miller MIGs and a couple Miller TIGs. I'm not very good at TIG welding. Honestly, folks, this is not a video about how to weld. This is just showing you what we bought, what we recommend, and why we think it's a nice piece of equipment. As you can see here, I'm unboxing it. It comes with a lot of things. But I'm just going to kind of try to hit the highlights of this machine. And then, we're going to try and set it up here so it's usable for the farm. And one of the things we're going to do that with is we'll go to Northern Tool and put up one of their welding carts. So you'll get to see that too. It comes with a hat. It's not the best hat, but it's cheesy and cool. It comes with it. So anyways, this setup came with the 230 volt 5P plug-in cord, but it also comes with the converter, because this single phase primary power can do 115 or 230 VAC. So that's a good deal. It's 50 to 60 hertz, and I believe it's from 5 to 150 amps on the 115, and it's like 5 to 210 amps on the 230. So it's nice how it's set up. It comes with some sticks. It comes with a valve. It does come with the MIG gun. It comes with a stick holder, work clamp, just pretty much everything. It even came with a free dimmable helmet, which is kind of nice. I definitely think this is a very versatile tool, just because it allows you to do 3 in 1, 3 different things with one welder. And that's certainly something that's very important to the farmer like myself. I realize I'm not the best welder, and again, that's why I'm not here to make a welding video by any means, but there are times where you've got to weld on some of the broken equipment. There are times where we just need to get stuff done quick. And one of the problems we have is that, up in one of our barns, we've got, 220, 230 up there. But at the house here, we've got a couple 20 amp breakers and 30 amp breakers. And we don't have any of those, easy plug-in 5Ps at the farmhouse, nor do we up at the Quonset. So this is a very versatile machine when you can throw it in the John Deere Gator and plug it into multiple different things and still be able to work with it. That much we really do like, folks. So here it is, just taken out of the box. This is all the components it came with in the box, except for the gas tank there. We obviously bought that. And then, we've got some other tools like, a hammer and some brushes and stuff like that too. It even came with the tips. So what's the first thing I do? Grind off a piece of metal or two. This happens to be a blade that we're kind of trying to repair up. Just going to clean up a couple surfaces. And nothing fancy, folks. I'm just going to hit it with both the MIG and the stick welder and just make sure the unit works. And of course, right out of the box, it worked flawlessly. Probably better than my technique. I had some areas here I need to kind of tack weld, so I got on them right away with the sticks that it gave me. They were cheap sticks, but it worked just to make sure it was in good running shape. I took the MIG gun out and I used that a little bit too, just to make sure that everything out of the box was working as it says before I put it up on the stand and kind of put everything the way I want it, okay? So here's the cart we bought. This is an industrial cart from Northern Tool. It's called the Deluxe Welding Tool Chest. This one does have the wheels and the gas tank holder in the back. I just have a little tank. Obviously, it can hold a much larger tank. You have to flip it upside down, which is what we did, so that you can put the base and the wheels on it, and then you flip it back over and you put the handle on it. The assembly isn't too bad here. I did it in one night inside the garage. Would have done it out in the barns, but it's November now and it's starting to get pretty cold. One thing I did like is it's got some pretty beefy caster wheels, and the caster wheels also have brakes on them. That's a real positive for me. The back wheels, fortunately, are just solid rubber, so you don't have to worry about air in them either. I've seen some of these carts that require air in the tires, and I don't like that at all. I just want something that's simple and easy and very forgiving. So a little bit of work putting it together. It didn't take too long. This one has 4 drawers in it. It's a little hard to see at night here when I finished assembling it, so I'll show you some more pictures here in the morning. But here it is in the morning. I've got everything assembled except for I got to put a mat under the welder because I don't want it just sitting on the hard metal. I love the way the drawers operate. They're a little stiff, but I'm sure they'll break in. The bottom drawer is big enough to fit my helmet, my gloves, all the directions and books. The second drawer I pretty much got full of my sticks. I've got numerous different types of sticks. And then the drawer up from that, again, more sticks, just a lot. And the top drawer is kind of nice because it's full of little compartments, so you can put your little MIG tips and stuff in there. So, when you got a Tweco MIG gun, you can stick all your parts in there. The side racks are nice because they hold both coils on each side. So obviously on the one side here I got the ground and I got the stick. On the opposite side I got the MIG welder. Got the gas line hooked in. That's another helmet there in the way. Got it all chained to the back with the regulator and stuff on it. All in good working shape. And again, I did try that out. Really, the thermal arc welder here by Victor with the whole Fabricator package is really nice. Side panel here opens up, and there's a chart inside. It also came with a chart in Spanish, and then certainly it holds the wire which I put in. I just put a small 4-pound roll in, but it holds all the way up to 12 pounds. Again, this is just a sweet machine. Oh, on this side, like I said, this is where I put the MIG gun, another cord organizer. I think the whole cart was about 180 bucks, and the welder was right around 1,000. Got it off online, had shipped. The way it holds everything and stores everything, I think the cart is a must. I really do like that. As far as the setup and ease of the machine, it's pretty easy here. I turn it on. Obviously, you can set your settings here from MIG to TIG to stick, which is pretty easy to do. And then, of course, you can set your gun speed. Well, of course, you got to be on MIG or TIG. And you can set your gun, which is nice because your gun can run where you hit the trigger, and when you let go of the trigger, it stops the feed, or you hit the trigger and it keeps feeding until you hit the trigger again. Obviously, I like the dials. Dials, for me, work really well, and they're pretty easy to set. But the digital display makes it nice because you know exactly where you're putting the dials. Of course, the big feature for portability and getting it around on the farm is the plug-in. I mean, what more can you say? I got it plugged into a 20 amp breaker right here, and it's working smooth. But again, you can, take this and plug it into a 230 VAC, and you're ready to go. You can go from 5 to 210 amps, which is, fairly decent for, a welder. I'd recommend this for anybody on the farm. This is the kind of welder you need if you only want one piece of equipment. I like it. Thanks for subscribing, folks. Please like or subscribe to us, and we'll keep putting out great videos like this.